Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to this end of the day tour for the Tolkiencraft II, The Labors of Valentine. I almost said the ferret business, but no, that's later. Not today. Anyway, we got a lot of work done today. On the walls, as a matter of fact. I'm happy with the outside walls, how they turned out. I don't think I'm going to do any more tweaking with them. But I like the way they look right now. And that's what's important. So you can see that we did the, for lack of a better term, I know that there's a castle term for it. I can't think of it. The skirting. I know that's the word for a wall on the inside, but just bear with me. It's the skirting of the castle. I fixed this one. This one I had up one block too high, so I had to shift it all down by one. But otherwise, that's good. And we come around. I added a nice stripe in the center of the gateways, and that to me really sets them off. And because they were bothering me with being a little bit too bland. And I think with the support pillars being made out of the pillar block, it's still very much one color, which is what I wanted, but it does have some differences, which I also wanted. So I didn't want it to look plain, but I didn't want it to look super busy either. So I think I'm happy with the walls. I know that there's a lot of different ways to do castle walls. I've seen castle walls that are super, super intricate, and they're like 10 layers deep, and they use tons of blocks, and one day I will try a wall like that. That is not today. Because it's one of the things that I would like to work myself up to, and this is my first really big castle wall that I've done, so I'm happy with how it's come out. And actually, I just realized I'm not finished the walls. I thought I was, but I totally forgot. I still have the supports to do out front here. Oh no! So I'll have to do them. I thought I got them all. But no, there's two out front here. They're smaller ones, but they still have to have the same thing done with them. Except I'll probably have to do something a little bit different because they don't go down to the same level as the rest, and we can't really do a skirting around the edge. Because then it wouldn't work when it got over to here. So yeah, it's a separate project. Which reminds me, I probably should add it to my to-do list so I don't forget it again. Dang it, I thought the outer walls were all finished. Outer wall filigree. 90% done. Dang it. Okay, well, guess I can't check that particular thing off after all. What can you do? Alright. I was playing with a few different designs for the inset that I was going to do on the inner walls, but I just can't come up with anything that I like. I realize these are not inset, but they're my test ones, and I wanted them to be easily for me to change my mind and mess with it. But I can't come up with something that I like. So I have to think about that some more. Maybe I won't do an inner thing here at all. Maybe I'll just leave it the way it is. We'll see. Thinking about it. I don't want to do too much because I do want to leave them fairly plain so that it contrasts with all the other stuff going on inside the fortress. But that's a little... I wanted something, but that's not making me happy. Right, so the other thing that I worked on today, besides the walls that I thought I'd finished but haven't, is I have set up on each of these two towers, this tower here and this tower here. Each of the floors is set up in the little rooms is going to be a tiny shop. So this one is an apothecary, and I'll go into it and you can see the sort of thing that I'm doing in here. And in fact, I made a bunch of chests because I do need to put chests in here. And I figured I might as well put some chests in while I am showing you the rooms, so you can see all the shops that we're going to have. And these are intended both for people locally to buy stuff at, but also for people who are visitors arriving, and that's why there's a slightly different set of shops over by the dock, with a few of them are repeated. So here we've got maps, and it makes sense to have maps in this area because the next floor down is the library, and out here is the main entryway with these officials' offices right off the main entryway, so having the maps to the area or other maps available to purchase over here just makes sense. So let's see, let's give you a chest right there. That sounds good. Alright, so the next layer down, and this is the library. You can see there. So this one has, obviously, books. But not just books, they're going to be selling ink and paper in here, which people who are making use of the scribe cells would probably come in here to resupply when they run low on ink or paper. And obviously these are not finished yet, they're in progress, but I did get the basics put in during this evening's stream. Alright, in here we have a general store. And we'll just put a couple chests there for you. There you go. Oop. Let me out. And I was going down, wasn't I? Yes, I was. And on this floor, this is the dormitory floor. Took me a moment to recognize it. And we have here a little bake shop, for cookies and, just the little kinds of snacks that you want to take home to your family, go out and have a bite to eat, sitting on a park bench, getting crumbs in your bed, that sort of thing. And then we'll go down one more. And on this one, we have the bank. And this floor is the floor that will become the inn, and right now is my workshop area. That has all my technological stuff in it that's going to be torn out and disposed of. Okay, so you've already got chests, so you're good. There's actually this one that reminded me that I probably needed chests in various shops. Alright, so this is the dining hall, and the shop we have here is a little pub. And we still need to put out some tables in this little pub, and some chairs, and I'm going to do that as part of my end of the day tour. And we're going to have, let's put a couple of chests here, and I have to put in various wine racks and whatnot back there, as well as mugs and the like, but we also need to have, for the people that are just here to have a quiet drink and don't want to be sitting out in the main area, we're just going to have, just a few tables. Nothing too fancy. Let's do this one here. And so, some of them are going to be near... Great. Rabbit body. Just sort of almost a bar type thing. Yeah, I think we can do this like this. Almost a kind of a bar. I guess we could do that on a few of the walls. This one would be on... Let's see. No, actually, let me change that one. I changed my mind. This one will be more of a proper table. Like this. And we're running out of tables. Dang it, I thought I had enough. I still don't have enough. Dang nabbit. Okay, so we'll do it like that. And I'm going to do what I just said, make it like a little sort of a bar thing along the wall. Just trying to decide where to put them, because really Where does it make sense? Alright, well I need to make more chairs anyway. Or more tables, I should say, and chairs for that matter. So, anyway, this is a pub. So I'll finish that up later. Don't need to do it now. Right, so then we come down here, and this is going to be basically just open, and there'll be a little bit of storage in here, but this is an area that if the river rises will get flooded, and that's what this is intended for, is to let, as the water recedes below the level of this, then water will run out of here. And that's why the rest of this floor is higher, is both these towers function as a way for the water to run out, as well as off the dock here. And in fact, that's why I'm going this way, so we can go through the other shops. As you can see, this one is another pub. This is for people just arriving on ships, or for the ship crew themselves. Speaking is a good thing. So we have a little place back here, and I think we need some shelves. Do I have extra shelves? Yes, I do. We need some shelves for the mugs and whatnot. So we'll go ahead and put some there. Alright, so let's go up. And this is part of the main entrance path for people who are arriving. So a lot of people are going to be going past here. And that's why we're probably going to have to change. Oh, I'm sorry, little butterfly. This is an apothecary. I'm probably going to move the door over to this side. Which means I'll probably be adjusting what this looks like, because I forgot about that when I set this up. But basically, it's going to be fairly busy here, and I think it just doesn't make sense to have people come out right there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke a hole here as a reminder to myself that that's going to be the doorway. Right. Up, and away. And here we have a jeweler. And it's partially set up. A chest. Let's put a chest right there like that. Okay. And the next floor up. Whoop. Let's not run into there. Is another general store. So this one is the second general store that we have. So put that there. And I might throw one of those there. Next one up. This will be, after talking it over, since I can't actually do a shop for shields, the floor above, which has a shield on it, that's going to be for chainmail. This helm is going to represent leather. So this will be the leather shop. There will be various stands and full suits of leather armor on display here for sale eventually. And some of those might be local, and some of them might be from other lands. And then this, like I said, is the chainmail shop. Again, it'll have a similar thing with, whoop, if I can get into it, the chainmail suits for sale. These aren't intended for the military use. It's more for people buying armor and whatnot for personal use. The military is provided through the workshops with their armor, so they don't have to purchase their own. And this will be for melee weapons. We'll have lots of melee weapon stands on the walls. And you probably need a chest. Let's put it there. Okay. I know I probably missed a few places to put in chests as I'm showing you these. And then this takes us up to what should be the last one, which is the archery shop. And this is where we'll be able to buy where am I going to put your chest? I guess it's going to go there. Be able to buy bows and arrows and that sort of thing. Right, and that brings us up to the top, the walkway level, and the next level up is the parapets. Right, so that is one of the 3 main things that I have left to do, is finish up the shops, finish up the front part of the wall, and the biggest job left is doing the floors in here, which is basically family living quarters in this tower. So those shouldn't be too hard to do, but there is a lot of floors, so it will take me a while to do them. And Oscar Xcore, thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Right, guys, well, that's it for today's end of the day tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the stream sometime. Y'all take care now. Bye.